Liverpool done it? Can Liverpool now respond? You sense they need to build up pace with Pep's men and must overcome Brighton. We're 10 minutes from...
You always felt that he had a rick in him, unfortunately. So Keller's
more than one goal and came away rightly so winners.
Yeah, the fact
to this one. Do not count out this Brighton team. They've suddenly found some real belief.
They've played like champions in impressive wins at Tottenham of the relegation issue. Places Divock Origi. One of the new signings, Ben Davies, is on the bench. It's a big note of his frustration. It's Manchester City at the Etihad on the Premier League game since October. Adam Lallana is on the bench on his return to Anfield against a team that included my partner tonight, Steve McManaman.
Wijnaldum and Thiago in there. Henderson deputising at centre defence yet again.
Sheet against Wolves in his other one. Against Tottenham, it was his first in the Premier League since Kevin Friend, who's the referee tonight, and Simon Hooper is the... They also start 7 points behind league leaders Manchester City following their victory at...
Here's Firmino. Looking to try and get his 7 points from a possible 9. On the front foot here with now 2 more centre-halves to choose from as well to up that number. Liverpool stringing the passes together with an impressive ease. Again, looking for the run. Milner, Liverpool are making steady progress. Sanchez coming out. Sensibly then pulled out of making a challenge on Firmino, who did the rest for him.
Firmino who...
Inviting Milner forward. 2 options to his left. He's gone the other way instead. Just too much on it for Salah. Everything gravitating towards the Egyptian in the opening quarter of an hour.
Yeah, understandable, because he's the one who just keeps on scoring. You mentioned
Salah clipping it in here. Just too high for Milner. Off the... Suma for Alzate, had a bit of space with which to work. Burn playing it in to come inside onto his left foot, turning it around the corner cleverly here for Gross, and Phillips again in the right place to knock it away. A position when Brighton have a possession up alongside the Frenchman now, which seems to have made all the difference.
He's let me down.
And it could be costly.
You know, I think people are being overly critical of him, because he is undoubtedly fabulously talented. And he has a whole passing range. And
Robertson playing in the free kick. Would be a significant one as far as Graham Potter is concerned. Salah turning it back into his path. He didn't have to break his stride.
You look up now, because they've dropped a little deeper, Brighton. There's no room in behind, really. I mean, you need to be absolutely pinpoint.
Doing well, turning Henderson. Still Neal Maupay has it. And he should have been put in by Dan Burn. Maupay doing all the hard work, and Dan Burn missing a really in stoppage time. Here's Thiago's ball in here. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold with a deft and very effective touch. Salah. Now Trossard has done really...
I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, he did...
Close. Couple of turns from Trossard, the second exasperating Robertson, who took matters into his own hands. Liverpool keeping a high line outside the penalty area.
The best in the Premier League for that period anyway.
Gross doing really well. March the obvious ball to play, getting it onto his left foot. Gallagher can watch it over the bar.
Yeah, everything is going high tonight, isn't it? Burn, March just then, Mo Salah.
Henderson trying to squeeze it through there for the run of Firmino, and it'll...
Out on the right side at the moment, and it's made a big difference.
Short. It's Thiago that will be charged with finding the delivery. Too much on it.
Yeah, well, he's asking the question. He's the one with the guile.
Seems in a better position this time. It was Alzate that got in the way for... Another opportunity for Liverpool to deliver. And Sanchez can gobble it up this time. You'll have seen them around the perimeter. And as such, the players asked of them, except for take the one clear-cut opportunity that came their way when Dan Burn couldn't keep it down. Now the referee might reach for the card here as Wijnaldum perpetrated the work. It's Gross that swings it in. Mope getting there. Another attempt for Brighton, whose dominance in that regard is excessive home league games, but that is a run that they could emulate tonight. March digging it upfield, and Philip. Clock ticking down towards them achieving that. Bissouma, the player on the deck. Webster, Bissouma. For this second half. Thiago's ball forward.
Of attempts in the first half, and Brighton have snuffed most of them out. There was just that one opportunity created for Salah.
In from Alexander-Arnold. Firmino making the run. Ben White had followed him every step of the way. That's a good footing from Bissouma. Little in the way of immediate support for Mope. It's probably the best he could do was to turn down a blind alley.
White.
Thiago could be costly as well as needless. Sanchez stumbling as he dived down to his right. The deflection takes it wide for a corner.
Yeah, and perhaps the number 3 is...
It's last man. It's Byrne coming around the back, heading it into a promising position, and it's bundled in. Steven Alzate gives Brighton the lead. 10 minutes into the second half. Is it Groundhog Day at Liverpool? "68 home games without defeat. Is he going to be 2 on the bounce?"
Well, actually, that whole move was superb from back to front. It all began with Webster, and then it finished on the right-hand side.
Ball. Salah couldn't quite get it into his stride. Gross. Second. Their first corner of the night. It's Webster coming around them in terms of the title race. 10-point action, as you can see, on the Liverpool bench. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left-hand side. And Bill Shankly in Brighton. And once here with an Andy left-hand side of your picture. Clipped over the top instead. It's really well worked. Foul by Bissouma. Alexander-Arnold, he's done with another important header, and then as he's come back over the top, the flag is up. Good save from Sanchez. Firmino ended up being caught, but the flag was long since, and the free kick's gone Brighton's way. With a nice touch, Milner. Now Alexander-Arnold's got 5 to try and pick out. He picked out Salah, but he couldn't pick out the top right-hand corner. Better from Liverpool, but not good enough.
Yeah, well,
good strong running here from Firmino. Salah.
big time. I mean, this is superb defending. It's not the first time. Hoists it forward, and he's on his way. It's gone in, and it is an own goal. Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for